In na yin say manta ye womi a free this month nyina about election propaganda. The obeka Ghana for bejuwa tum say in fact when I pel on 7th of December that particular day in one year police station ye beto abamawa na enwa say what the nyame ase wobutu wodo muma abofoma the nyame ase say inshallah on 7th of December me and Ghana for me say member the new president for the Republic of Ghana. Na sisi ano akwako ye bebre and a whole lot of people can say ma aim about each other. Na sisi ano bi ade sembi ababeto about say sebi. The former president for the Republic of Ghana, Mr. John Dramani Mahama, drunkard. Osi Mahama no mo nsabo. Sebi enya abonte ebe mananam kan ka obeti atogata nsem bebre and odi ababa but odi ababa to abonte na ye bisa me say sa statement na wa making no on radio or say that be de waka no na waka on apologize to anybody because in sama ewum and a walker enye ntro and wucha ensem bebre and e koso na sisi ano fight between Npp and NDC no abujafo so they are the people that sisi and meeting me akaso omoma Ghana economy no very very hard. It's in man person message no come home na yenko tin sema sani pai edutuja about the former president for the Republic of Ghana. Yenko tin masisia medas.
Satyajan made comments suggesting that Mr. Mahama was an alcoholic, sparking outrage from the NDC. The NDC's General Secretary, Fifi Fiabe-Kwete, is asking Mr. Satyajan to retract and apologize. Coming up on your screen shortly are excerpts of that statement from the NDC. It was released on Thursday. We'll go on the phone lines now and speak to the Abakwa South MP, Samuel Satyajan, to get his response. But before that, let's give you excerpts of that statement. It says the National Democratic Congress has taken note of the unfortunate and baseless remarks made by Honorable Samuel Satyajan, Member of Parliament for Abakwa South Constituency, during a mini rally held on the 28th of August. Satyajan, in his address, made a reckless and unfounded allegation suggesting that the NDC's flag bearer, John Dramani Mahama, is a drunkard and an alcoholic. We demand an immediate retraction and an apology from Satyajan for his unprovoked attack on John Dramani Mahama. They go on to threaten that failure to do so will leave the NDC with no choice but to explore all available avenues to defend the integrity and reputation of their flag bearer. Thankfully, Abakwa South MP Samuel Satyajan joins us here on Joy News today. Would you retract and apologize? That's the demand from the NDC.
For what? What am I going to retract? It doesn't even accord with common sense that you retract what you've not said. But somebody's foul imagination concerning what I said, and it's captured on video. In the video, with the greatest of respect, I never said former President John Dramani Mahama is drunkard. Where is he gleaning that meaning from the context of what I said? I don't get it. It's all illogical. I thought he has backed off his propaganda posture. And when we clashed at his appointment, at the appointment committee, when they wanted to make him a minister, and then he had to buckle on material facts because they were not the truth. And he is now elevated to the high office of General Secretary of an alternative party by the NDC. I mean, some of these things should not be part of his, doing. It's very unfortunate.
So you're disputing the claim that you even made that statement in the first place, hence you would not apologize?
The statement is video. It's not opaque. And please, if people want to pay regard to what I say, they can listen to it. And in it, there are several individuals who want to be president of Ghana. Why should Honorable Fifi Kote single out President Mahama as the one that I'm alluding to? It doesn't accord with common sense. And I keep saying that sometimes people would want to see the whole, story. If you see the whole story, what was I talking about? I was saying that we are very blessed to have a very cultured man as an economist. And Ghana has never had an economist as president. What is the bonus? is that the man is very disciplined and he doesn't drink any alcohol. And I wouldn't retract from that. These are facts. It's Vice President Mahama, Vice President Alhaji Dr. Mahama Dubami are not an economist. Would you say that that is false? And it's on record and it's known that he doesn't drink any alcohol. So which of them should I retract? How can I retract when I'm stating facts? Undeniable facts. And I believe that the discipline he's rolled in, is a bonus for Ghana and it will inure to our benefit if he's made the president.
Well, the NDC is not the only one that has come out to condemn some of your comments. The Ghana Journalists Association has also condemned your comments, comparing an economist to a journalist. They say a journalist can rightly govern the country. What would you say to that?
That is also another pathetic thing coming from, individuals who should always understand meaning and content and context. I would never for the world of me to denigrate a journalist. I would never do that. I was saying that they are complaining about the economy of Ghana. And if that is their complaint, let's have an analogy. You have a toothache. Do you give it to a carpenter or dentist? And I am of the humble view that if the economy is what is the complaint of NDC, then we are going to have an economist for the first time to run the affairs of the nation, first hand, not second hand. And therefore, I believe that we should give the the running of the nation to the economist rather than the journalist. Who was the journalist? Of course, we know the one who hasn't gotten expertise in the running of an economy. So I was comparing two individuals. But how can you say who of the
would you apologize at least to the Ghana Journalists Association for making that comparison, since you dispute the claims the NDC is making?
Well, I do not see how I should apologize when they've taken me out of context. So they are bastardizing the first principle of journalism, that a screaming headline might not be equal to the context. If you listen to what happened when we were launching our manifesto, and I was being interviewed by Joy FM, there was nothing derogatory about the profession called journalism at all. I never did that. For the world of me, how would I rubbish journalism? But when somebody's making a sound comparison and it's taken out of context, somebody wants a screaming headline so that people read a story, and there is a disconnect between the headline and the content. And I should apologize for somebody's journalistic style. It's unfortunate. The Ghana Journalists Association, the president is acutely aware that it is sometimes the style of individual to just twist a story by the headline, but when you read the content of what is said, it's embarrassing. Those catchy headlines might not be what the person actually wanted to communicate. But that is how some journalists want to work, and I don't want to write commentary on that.
Thank you for joining us here on Joy News today. We've been speaking to Asacha, and he's been responding to the NDC and the DJ. He says he will not apologize nor retract because he has been taken out of context. Now, meanwhile, the Deputy Commissioner at the Electoral Commission, Dr. Bosman Asare, has been responding to the controversy surrounding the voters' register. He spoke earlier on the AM show.
In 2020, the Electoral Commission did well, to the extent that observers from the international community, the EU, African Union, ECOWAS, etc., they gave the Commission almost 95%. And as an institution, we even want to do better than what we've done in the past. That's why we've been hammering that the problems we've identified in this exhibition exercise, they are the sort of problems we're anticipating. We go back to the drawing board. We have almost some few weeks, we are going to ensure that all these things are corrected. So the example you gave, it was important the person went to the polling station to identify that. And my colleague was mentioning the law anticipates that some of these skirmishes will happen. That's why, although you registered in 2020, you voted in 2020, the law still requires a check and ensure that